got your name etched into my brain and my soul. Sir, no time to pay your dues. 60,000 ways for these psychos to die. Bottle rocket up your butt and send you into the sky. Kick you off against some buildings after you as you fall. Take a power drill and skewer you into a wall. Cause there's a storm coming, bullets getting hot. Hear those guns drumming, somebody's getting shot. There's a storm coming, about to lose control of your rear plumbing. Fire in your hole. Fire in your hole. Fire in your hole. Fire in your hole. Now we stumbled on a girl named Triska, another lunatic for our crew. She keeps threatening to murder my manly bits. Lady, what the hell is wrong with you? That's right. Woo! This is a storm coming, bullets getting hot. Hear those guns drumming, somebody's getting shot. There's a storm coming, about to lose control of your rear plumbing. Fire in your hole. Whoa, fire in your hole. Fire in your hole. Fire in your hole.
The party in the dust and the sand. Chip on your shoulder, sweat and dirt on your hands. Machines in slumber start to lumber outside. Head full of numbers, see the colors collide. Search safest sanctuary, dropping them dollars on you, thank you very much. By the way, no refunds, back into the boneyard, badlands we run. I saw a siren singing, shifting through the shots are ringing, frying, burning, guts are stinging, bringing you the pain. Come on down and join the party tonight. We ain't the kind to turn away from a fight. Chips on the shoulders, sweat and dirt on our hands, cause we're breaking down the borders as we light up the land, yeah. You ain't a skag, are you? Old TK's Jack is just a derelict shell. Ain't nothing left now but his notes and the smell. He used to watch over the fire and the stone. Fan fiction told me that he died all alone. Splash, bang, so corrosive, don't get close if it's explosive. Flash, gang, caustic crew, simmer and smoke in electric blue. Hiss goes the radio, vicious, malicious, a voice we know. Soon to reap the seeds you sow, bringing you the pain. Come on down and join the party tonight. We ain't the kind to turn away from a fight. Chips on the shoulders, sweat and dirt on our hands, cause we're breaking down the borders as we light up the land, yeah.
Come on, drink out your ride. Oh, you know they say, better to die at the wheel, crash and burn. Oh, than a die when you're not in your car. I hate you, claptrap.
Come on down and join the party tonight. We ain't the haven in a haze. The hounds and the sickly screams, they fade. Hair blood will guide your way. Embrace the changes and be consumed. Bleak bells that chime dismay. Echo the cries of the pale blood moon. Find a vessel in the pale blood.
Oh, hi. We are here in game number 1 between Clouded Minds and Roll1 eSports. We just go and have Roll1 got rid of Barax's holdout because they hate fun, and also Skoy Temple, because they... Wait, but... Those are the same bands as last time? Different bands. We do have Dragonshire being banned out by Clouded Minds, as well as Infernal Shrines, because everyone goes to Infernal Shrines, and we want some variety here. We are going to Tomb of the Spider Queen. I'm rather proud of that impression. I think I did a great job. So we are here, first ban on the side of Clouded Minds. Think you're so safe in your tin can. Did you go in and have Hogger being banned out? I always end up like getting into a game and just continuing to sing the last song I heard, which is always the same song you heard. It's actually kind of a bad thing to do from a casting perspective, because it's like, hey, you just heard this like professional vocalist and someone's really good singing the song. Now I'm going to sing the same song, but way worse. Content. So we're going to have the Blase and then Johanna being banned out and bandied about. Last ban, who you got Roll1? Who are you afraid of? Who do you not trust? Opposite of the Jokers, who do you trust? I'm just full of pop culture references from like 30 years ago. Okay, we do Valala. La 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 la. We do have Stukov being the first one. Muffin Man going to make a delicious pack of pastries that do not let you speak because he silences. Let's do that. Let's because Stukov, it's not like he has a hush puddle that like nullifies any abilities within it. He just gives you this amazing pastries and you're just like, oh, and that just stops you from using your abilities because you're just too busy like, oh my god, this is so good. We have Andor coming back, so a lot of healing aggression first on. Once again, we have the team on the right being obsessed with blonde heroes. I don't know what causes it. Who knows? Not me. I'll never lost control. We have a new Barak from Kian, and then Greymane. So as we go to the second ban phase, we don't have an offlaner or a DPS. We already have a tank and a healer for the side of Clouded Minds. So we should definitely expect to see one of them banned out. And we do end up having Li Ming. So a lot of the meta damage ones being taken out by the side of Roll1. They don't want Vala, they don't want Ming. Basically, they don't want Diablo DPS characters. Now on this side, they do not have a tank yet, so you could go ahead and double down on tanks. We have already banned out Johanna, but you could also go for the offlane, although you also need an offlaner, so that is a little bit more dangerous. We can absolutely do. We've taken out Blaze, we've taken out Hogger, we've taken out Sonya. Leo is still up. Who else is good on this map? Zul will be difficult. You really don't want a hero with a bad escape, because this map is so tiny, it's super easy to get like rotated on. We finally have a Diablo! Guys, we finally have a Diablo! And you all know what that means? Okay, you probably don't know what that means, but that means I get to play this clip.
Looks like you could use some help from the big boss of hell himself.
I love that clip, and anytime Diablo's picked, I play it. Because I am sane, and cool, and talented.
Here we go again.
Oh, here goes Pillar with a rate of 16. Hello, everyone. You are here just in time for the first game. So we are going to go ahead. There's more sweetness with the 69. And we do have Osh Bosh Bagosh coming in here with Peldor hype. Well, Osh Bosh, Peldor's not in this game. I can't hype him up. There is Leoric. I talked about Leoric, and it is going to be Rexar. I'm not super surprised by that, because I was just thinking that, like, Leoric's really good on this map, but most of the other super good heroes have already been removed. Chromie also coming out. Chromie not able to come out in our last series with Sands of Time. Chromie definitely coming out in this one. So, let's go. Oh, here we go. I will get predictions up. I will go into the game. Put your money where your mouth is. Tell me who you think is going to win this game. We are going into game number 1 between Clouded Minds and Roll1 eSports. Let's do it. Thank you for the raid as well, Conflicted, and everyone coming in here. This is where the party is. Welcome, everyone. We are going to game number 1 between Clouded Minds and Roll1 eSports. Representing our blue side of the battlefield here on the left, we do go in and get Keon playing the Anubarak. Ruffian coming on out here. First of all, can we just look at all of the... Wait, Muffin? Everyone's got the heart clouds and you're just here with the Angie boy? What is going on? I have questions. But we do go ahead and have Keon on the Anubarak, Muffin Man playing the Stukov. We do go and have Terrasar coming out here on the Grey Daddy. We do have Ruffian on Chromie, and then Juggerab coming out here on the Skeleton King himself, King Leoric. Miwa representing Roll1 eSports over on the right side of the battlefield. The orange team. We do go and have Zad coming out here on Rexar. Zad also playing Misha, best girl. We do go and have Poe coming out here on Kael'thas, the fire mage. Rock Your W or Rock Your World, depending on which one you want. He's playing the Dibbles. We do go Velvet on Rambo Hanzo, or as I like to call him, Midlife Crisis Hanzo. I'm sorry, just look at that hair. That's like so obviously like not his real hair. I'm still young and, you know, but my hair's still everywhere. Okay, Hanzo, you do you. Last we do have Waniba coming out here on the Anduin. There's all the enemies coming through. I already zoomed in. There's Velvet. Rock Your World goes ahead and moves back. We do go ahead and have target practice on the Hanzo as well as Mana Addict coming out of the Kael'thas. No questing talents over on the other side. For note. Lots of damage with this Diablo. Rock Your World gets his world rocked. And that's going to be First Blood over to the side of Clouded Minds. Some nice damage coming through. We do have a roughly even experience, slight advantage over on the side of Clouded Minds because they did pick up that kill on Diablo. Both of them doing a great job of double soaking so far, but it does look like we've got Greymane moving over here. Greymane can solo this camp. They don't really have a great soloer on the other team. Like, eventually Rexar can get it, but that's an eventually. And they do eventually send, like, 3 people back to get that taken care of. I love how Wanipa walks halfway there and is like, I should mount. There's Rock Your World. Being get this taken care of. Leoric down here. This is definitely not a great matchup for Leoric. It's not bad, but... Okay, actually that was surprising. Leoric should not really be able to hit with that easily. He has to step forward to get it, because that's the problem. Now the thing is, Leoric can hit Misha pretty easily with a Drain Hope, but he can't ever really win the way. He can just outlast the Misha. We are moving back. It does look like neither team has turned in yet, but 22 gyms have been turned in on the side of Clouded Mines. Only 9 for Roll1 Esports. They're more interested in doing damage. They do move forward, get a decent bit of damage onto this one, at least for this early stage of the game. Do go and get the tower down to about 85%. Around the same as this tower, actually. Jugger Rob takes a good bit of damage, will not go down here, but definitely has to respect. Moving forward, trying to go in and get that Drain Hope. That's the problem. If Jugger Rob misses the Drain Hope, it's really super bad for him. And we are approaching level 7 for both teams. Rock your W. I don't know why that makes me laugh, but it does. Alright, we do now have ready for turn-in on both sides. Kian not going to let this go through, I presume. A little bit of damage on that, but not really going for a kill. Just trying to get this turned in. But actually, we do go and have Roll1 Esports managing to get the Rexar turned in. Only 4 gyms left. They have multiple people that have that. Kian can turn in and get it, as can Terrazar. Nope, the Rocky World not gonna let that happen. Not just yet. Not by half. Also do have Zad can actually finish it up if they can get in there. But it does look like Juggerob's going to keep an eye on this. But no, the Kel'Thas sneaks bottom. We do go have Juggerob trying to move up there, but not quite able to make that happen. So with that, we do go have the first Web Weaver coming out. Trying to go in and get this taken care of. Nice stun into a hit. There is the Stukov silence going down, making sure the disengage happens. Terrasar has nowhere to go, trying to get out of here, down to about 25% right as the battle begins. And we do have the Web Weaver here as well, which is a big problem. No one is mid, so that Web Weaver is pushing unopposed, and here comes everywhere. Everyone, all at once. And we do have a level 8, which means Chromie can cheat and use her ultimate ability already, because Chromie does not believe in patience. So the middle wall does go down. Poe going to push in, try and get a little bit of value here. Ruffian is moving around, trying to come in from the other side. Break on through from the other side. There is some nice sand falling. Going ahead and hitting the spider, trying to get it taken out. Jugger up gets very, very low. She's about to has that taken care of. So the first gym turn-in does not quite get anything. It does get some front walls. We do have this down to about 3,000 experience. Health, whatever it is. Ruffian gets turned in. They both do have turned in again, and actually, Roll1 Esports does not. Oh, actually, they just got to turn in. Dirt, never mind. So you're going to have the blue Web Weavers on their way. Trying to move through this thing. And here they come. This one is in a very bad position. There's no way to support it, so we're gonna need the because they're gonna take. It's gonna take a lot of free damage, and no, they're not supporting it. They're moving up here to try and fight this one. This is actually a really good job from Roll1 Esports clearing the lanes, making sure that the Web Weavers would be relatively unassisted whenever they came out, down to about 50% as it gets to the wall. The wall goes down. They still have this one going through, trying to get this wall. Juggerab is down here. And this wall goes down as well. They're not going to get any forts out of this. Neither team getting a fort off of their first spider wave. You go ahead and stun the Zod, but when it turn around, there is a Waniba kind of right now stuck. There's the light bomb coming through. We do go and have a fantastic arrows coming in. My console player always calls that Wakatiki. I don't know why. And I have to try so hard not to call it Wakatiki in a cast. Because everyone will be like, what are you talking about? I'll be like, I don't know. But with that being taken care of, we do go and have Zad moving back below. Juggerab did get taken out. We are now 3 kills to 1 in favor of Roll1 eSports. A little bit of being mean, although at level 13 is when Rexar's big power spike actually is. And there is level 13. Now, they need to be very, very careful here, because even if he gets a Drain Hope, if Rexar gets the attack, I mean, I'm assuming Rexar is taking this talent. No, Rexar taking Dire Beast, that's super interesting. So this does mean that Misha will be able to charge more often, and will do a ton of... That's actually a really, really good PvE talent as well. But I almost never see people not take Aspect of the Hulk. That's also, speaking of weird builds, Hungry Bear. So yeah, right now, we actually have, like, Misha is becoming the hero. Hungry Bear, so Misha's basic attack heal over 4.5% of her health, and then basic attacks lower the cooldown of the charge by 1 second, and also, Misha's basic attack increases damage to the next charge by 15%, up to stacking up to 10 times. Misha is a hero. It's a hero bear. Less of a hero bear now, though. We do go and have Misha going down. So with that, we do have the turn-in phase ending. Roll1 eSports did get the hat trick. All 3 forts did go down. Neither team has enough to turn in. Only 17 gems held on the side of Roll1. They are looking for an engage. Here comes Rock Your World, goes in and scouts out that Leo is there. Here's the rest of the team. They're like, is that a scout or is that an attack? And they now find out it's an attack. Pterosaur has nowhere to go. Oh, interesting. That's not going to do a whole lot, Kel'Thas. A little miscommunication where Poe thought the big engage was happening and was supporting it with a big blast of damage, take out their DPS, and the rest of the team backed off. But you know what? That will be back in about 90 seconds. That's a minute and a half for those of you that aren't as good at seconds. Oh, Entomb comes in, casts his key on for just a second. However, on the other side, we do have Rock Your World. There is the zoning, is that Dragon Arrow? Or Dragon Strike? I always forget which one's which. That is Dragon Strike. I think I get confused because it feels backwards. Like, Dragon Strike doesn't strike anything. It's ghostly dragons that go through things. But Dragon Arrow, which is the actual arrow that comes out and strikes things, is Dragon Arrow. I know it's because in Overwatch, Dragon Strike is the thing, and so it kind of it has to be that one. But it's just it's very confusing for me. Alright, there's Rock Your World going in. There is the big slowdown, and that's a lot of it. Anduin just absolutely deleted. That was a really, really nice move. Oh my gosh, the stasis does come out. They got a lot of damage off of that Dragon Strike. Dragon Strike went through. Thankfully, Chromie was able to time stop themselves. Rock Your World is stuck inside the Entomb and going to be taken out. That is 5 kills now inside of Cloud of Mines, and they are hunting this down. Terzor has to back out. He's got a lot of damage, and it looks like Jugger Rob is going to go ahead and get this turn in.
Hero slain. The clutch is filled. My power shall aid you.
Let's go ahead and get rid of our Greymane. Unlike last time where the Greymane got like knocked from 100% down to about like 70%. And I'm actually just get them taken out.
Has destroyed a vault.
We did that rush shot, but will not get it. We do go ahead and have top fort is down, mid fort is down. They're trying to go ahead and get this taken care of. However, the Web Weaver is a little bit further back. It looks like Jugger Rob is moving back and we're trying to help it move forward. Web Weaver takes damage over time. It's not like the Plant Terrors that only take damage when they auto. Hey, kitty, into my lap. You can't just stand between me and the monitor. It's not okay. I'm sitting kind of forward in my chair, and the cat is like, "Why can't I sit down as easily?" I'm sorry, kitty. I'm a very mean cat mom. I know your comfort should come before anything. Where am I taking my camera? I'm taking it up to the boss because it does look like a lot of minds have decided to go ahead for the boss play. Rexar does go for the normal feign death here. Really curious what the 20 is going to be, but I have to wait a little bit to find out. Space has been cleared by the Stukov. Lots of damage, and Nubrak has to fall back, but the boss is taken care of. There comes the Pyro. I was going to say, Keon does have spell armor, so he's able to survive that. I didn't think that would do it. There we have, once again, moving through. Nice zoning. Well, that's it. I had noticed with the Rambo skin, they're actually snakes, not dragons. An obvious reference to Snake Plissken. It totally isn't. So neither team has turned in just yet. Both of them sitting on about 44 gems. Although I will say, actually, with the 8, very, very close to turning on the side of Roll1. So about 13 away for Cloud of Mines. Leo going back to go ahead and take care of this because a lot of pressures built up on this bottom lane. Obviously, Leo can get that taken care of pretty quickly because Leo's a cool guy. Out of context statements that don't make any sense. Leo's a cool guy. My friend Taneo would be so annoyed with me for saying that. I do expect a dragon arrow coming down. Yep, there we go. There is a silence coming down. Jugger Rob goes and gets hit by that Pyro. Pyro is used to try and make someone walk away. Is not being used for kills, which is not a bad use of the ability. A lot of ults came out, but no one actually went down. Only boars are left on the side of Roll1, though Diablo's Flame Breath is about to come back up. And there is turn-in available for the side of Cloud of Mines. But turns are being watched very diligently by Roll1. They do not want to let this go through. Poe's getting out of here. Says nope. Not interested. So with that said, we do go and have the red web weavers coming out. That is so hard to say, red web weavers. I feel like my tongue gets lost. They are pushing in, trying to go ahead and get extra pressure built up. It does look like the majority of the red team is going up to the top lane right now. I'm going to move through, see what they can see. All of the damage, every bit of the damage coming through right now. They do go and get the front wall down. We do have a tower being drilled down. There is a catapult here as well, which is helping take this out. It looks like Leo went middle to stop that. So Leo's basically handling the middle and the bottom where we know where the rest of the team comes in and tries to defend. Or maybe just the middle one, because the bottom web weaver has now reached the keep. Here's where the real fight is. The web weaver is down, but they're looking for something. There is the teleport APOC coming from Rock Your World. I can now look. Okay, they do go and go for kill command.
The web weavers fall. Red team has destroyed a fort. Shatter their constructs. Deliver the gems to my altar before your enemies.
The blue team is ready for turn in. The red is absolutely not. They all went bottom to defend, but it looks like a lot of the blue team came up north. Big damage coming down onto the Diablo. Diablo gets pulled out by Anduin. We do go ahead and have that being taken care of. Rock Your World does not have a lot of health, and it is going to have souls reset. Once again, there's the Pyro going on to the Leoric. Muffin Man almost out of health right now. Has to be very, very careful, but not as out of health as the Anduin. As the Anduin goes down, we do have a kill though now onto the Anubarak, and Diablo is re-engaging onto this fight. So it is a 25 soul Diablo, so not quite as able to stand in the middle of it. It is technically 4v4, though I will say that Cloud Mines should have a slight advantage into these fights, for at least the time being, until Diablo gets his souls back. Because right now that's a much weaker Diablo than what we were just fighting. You're just continuously monitoring these. Is Rock Your World. Right there up at the top. Everyone is back at this point. We're back to a 5v5. Keep in mind though is that Juggernaut does have that silencing entomb, which is such a playmaker if you can land it. That is the thing though. The big thing that's keeping Entomb back is that Hanzo, because Hanzo can just throw a Dragon Strike at the Entomb, and so suddenly you can't really follow up on the Entomb anymore. Alright, a little bit of damage onto the Mbisha. Goes for that. I'm surprised I haven't seen the Entomb come down, actually. Oh, it's on cooldown, so it must have come down. I just missed it. So that is a 1-for-1 at the end of the day. Nurak once again goes down, but they do lose Kael'thas. So, tank for DPS.
Hero slain.
Well, I did not even see your, Juggernaut. Your, like, bar was hidden underneath all of the orange bars around you. Very rude. Now, this is Leoric, of course, though, because Leoric can go ahead and get trait value to come back a lot faster. It does look like we got Roll1 going for a boss right now. They're going to go try and move this into the other team. It does look like Cloud of Mines does not want to try and fight them for this boss. Instead, Cloud of Mines is going to opt to move to the bottom lane and get pressure building down there. We need to hurry though because they don't have they do not have very long to take this before they're in a critical condition. There's Terrasar. Alright, they are coming in along the top lane, looking to go ahead and try and do damage. They've already taken out the keep in the bottom lane. They can take out this keep, and they have just continual catapult pressure going down 2 lanes of their opponents. There's that silence coming down. They did get the Hanzo, which prevented the follow-up, but they do go and get the Rexar going down, which also gets the Misha. That is going to be an advantage for Cloud of Mines. They've taken out 1 hero. There's a Nurok having to evacuate this battle. We do go and have a Juggerop. Juggerop getting Drain Hope onto Rock Your World, taking a lot of that health away. Boss goes down. Core is at 50% exactly. Alright, Leo does not... And now, Leo has Entomb. Unfortunate. Okay, it actually isn't. Just so you know. I looked at the map, I'm like, there's no orange things close to that. Though it does look like some damage is being done here. There were some catapults landing on this. What? Well, catapults are just very mad at this gate specifically. Then we have a nice double sunk with the new Barak. We do have Kel'Thas currently being the kill target. Again, moving back. There's Rock Your World. Rock Your World. There is once again the Dragon Strike. Dragon Strike is such a good disengage tool on the side of Roll1 eSports. Just not letting anyone really move in. We do go and have Kian. Kian goes for it. Goes and catches Zod for just a second. Kian down to about 50% health. There is the Misha light bomb, but not able to catch anyone. But there are the boards. Boards are not letting Terrasar go anywhere. There's a big slam, bam, boom. And that's a lot of damage to be lost on Cloud of Mines. Great job on the boards, cutting off that escape. Them rooting, oh, I knew his name. What's the board's name? Rexar playing dead, just like lying next to the core. I'm participating. I love it. So, looking at the stats at the end of game number 1, we do go ahead and have 83,000 healing coming out of the Hanzo. Kel'Thas coming with 72,000. I said healing damage, the opposite of healing, negative healing. And then Greymane coming in with 59,000 negative healing. Meanwhile, we do go and have Stukov leading the way in terms of positive damage. I'm not going to do that. That's confusing. 134,000. But here, the thing is always, when your top 2 damage dealers are red, the fact that there's more for the blue healer to heal, not super surprising. So, Waniba, obviously, we ended up with 9 kills to 8, so Waniba was definitely not slacking off. You go in and get Juggerop. Does win the offlane race. It's 24,000 soak versus 21,000. Look at our talents. We already talked about Rexar in the game, because of course we did, because I'm an offlaner. But look at Leo. We do have the Alcyon Renewal, paralyzing in order to slow them down. A bit more of a team fight one. We do go and have the Hopelessness, so able to chase down a bit better. Silencing Entomb, and then we do go for the Crushing Hope, which is interesting. Very much a laning talent, not necessarily great in the team fight, but it makes Leo very, very hard to dislodge because he's just having drain lives everywhere, all the time. With that, though, I'll go and get the Gamba paid out. I will see you in game number 2. Don't you go anywhere, and we will be right back for Clouded Minds versus Roll1 eSports.
Sometimes a man with nothing good left I keep watching the world go by in bullet time. I keep pushing the pain back down inside. And time trickles away as golden hammers chime. I keep hunting the beast I've been denied. Oh, I keep on running from the pain, but it's gonna find me now. Yeah, it's gonna find me now. It's gonna find me. It's gonna find me. It's gonna find me. Yeah, it's gonna find me.
Out into the wild, indigenous child, surviving formidable trials. I stand in the rain, scanning the plains in pursuit of the villainous bile who sent everything that I love into flame. Descent is my name, lamenting my claim. The whip of a boa, perfecting my aim. Revolution the game. A brother to lead. The blood of the creed. The sting of the animus, they bring out the man in us. I'm the king of the kill, it's unanimous. I'm slitting your throat, red matches your coat. The brave and the free, they were bad with us. From NY to Boston, it's a beautiful world to be lost in. The snow of the frontier, we go to hunt here. Now the future is unclear. Fathers of freedom are found in the future. They fight in the face of the flames. So ready your bayonet, don't just stop praying. Yet my tomahawk has a land to reclaim. A brother to lead. The blood of the creed. A brother to lead. The blood of the creed. Musket guns and silver slivers. Justice runs in crimson rivers. Words of ancient truth we follow. Bleed these veins into tomorrow. Musket guns and silver slivers. Justice runs in crimson rivers. Words of ancient truth we follow. Bleed these veins into tomorrow. As the rain, it sways in the old monsoon, and the pain, it preys on an open wound. It's cold, it's cold, it's cold. Gotta break the stranglehold. I have sealed myself, I have cried my tears. Now I steel myself to defy my fears. And be strong, be strong, be strong. I am right where I belong. As the sun breaks through, watch it from a bird's eye view, and I won't lay down. There's a darker shade of courage in the strength I've found, and it's letting loose the savage side of me.
Hello everyone, welcome to Towers of Doom. Here, this is the most unique map in Heroes of the Storm. I dig it. I don't dig it as much as I dig Bractus, but you know what? I'm still here for it. So we do go in now, waiting for the players to get in here. Obviously, Roll1 Esports did win the previous match, so they actually, it looks like Cloud Minds chose this map. They said, we lost the first game. We want map pick. We want to take you to our comfort. But that does mean that Roll1 Esports does get first pick. I put a soda cap on my cat's head, and my cat is like, what are you doing? I'm trying to sleep. I am not a nice cat, Mom. Now I put it on his paw, and he's just sort of looking at it. He's like, this is okay. This isn't heavy, I'm okay. So we do have the deck and Dahaka. Da, 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 da. So Dahaka being banned out. Dahaka is actually really good at ban on this map. The global pressure is really powerful. We have the Stukov. Stukov being banned out. It was very critical to Cloud Mind's success last time, but they know they don't have first pick, and they are afraid of it. Here's the problem, I keep putting the bottle cap on different parts of my cat. My cat just doesn't care. I'm just like, I worry that he doesn't like it. He's just putting up with it, which makes me feel really bad. We have Vala and Johanna being banned out. Who is our actual first pick? It will be Hogger. Now here's the thing, I'm really interested to see Zed's Hogger, because Hogger can get between the lanes very quickly if you bounce perfectly, but it's hard to do. I'm curious if Zed can do it. Blaze is being picked up by Juggerop. Blaze will get left in the dust in terms of double soak if you're not careful. So Blaze really good in team fight, maybe a little less good in, you know, the double soak potential, and a lot of this map comes down to double soaking. So we are looking at Muffin Man on the Anduin, the fun police as I like to call him. We do go ahead and get Rhaegar coming out. Rhaegar, so both teams picking up their healer before the second ban phase, and we do have Diablo once again. So guys, I'm going to do this every time Diablo is picked. Don't at me.
Looks like you could use some help from the big boss of hell himself.
It's going to happen. So we do go in and have the Hanzo coming in here. By being banned out. Now there is no tank, and they have Diablo, so they may go in and get rid of tank. They've already taken out Johanna, restrict their options a bit more. Both teams have an offlaner, both teams have a healer, so if it's not a tank, you basically have to pick a DPS. Who are you afraid of? They do go the tank route, and they ban out as well as Johanna. They get rid of Garrosh. They say, we do not want to be displaced. We rather like where we are. Alright, we'll have to actually mean they're saving their tank for the final pick because there's no more bans coming. It's not like their opponents will take a second tank. So they do get Tychus. Tychus is going to be very mean to that Diablo, and also pretty good as the Hogger. Tychus is a very powerful pick here. Li Ming also just... The real question will be what will set up the Li Ming shots, because it's hard to skill shot them, especially against a team that is roughly at your same level. We'll just have to look and find out.
The hunt is on.
Here comes Happy Deer and Best Deer in the Nexomania skin. I love that. And of course, Kale Thoth, once again, Captain Fire.
We will
And it will be Variant. That makes sense. The Variant taunt into the Li Ming's orbs is another very powerful combo. So that's Tychus is going to be mean to the Diablo and the Hogger, stop them from really coming in comfortably. And then Variant's taunts could very, very easily get Lunara quelched. Kel'Thas 2 and Kel'Thas should not be getting that close. Well, Draco, is it me? Like, that is the question. The only other hot stream I've ever been under is Fusion Akari, so I don't know what to tell you, but regardless, I will see you in-game. Put your money where your mouth is. I will go ahead and get this up and running, and yeah. Here we go, coming into game number 2. We do go and have Kian on Varian, the King of Stormwind. We do have Terrasar playing Tychus, the bad man. We do go in and get Ruffian playing Li Ming, the Arcane Mage. We do go in and look at Juggerab on Blase, the Fire Bat Hero. And then Muffin Man will be playing Anduin, Varian's kid.
The battle begins in 10 seconds.
Oh, I'm sure. I played HOTS forever. I love this game. Oh. Well, on the other side, we'll go ahead and move through. On the other team, representing Roll1 eSports, we do have Roll1 Velvet playing Lunara. Once again, the Nexomania Lunara. We do go in and get Kel'Thas playing the Fire Mage, or Poe playing Kel'Thas, the Fire Mage, to go up against the Arcane Mage on this side. You're going to get Waneba coming out for Rhaegar. Rock Your World is on the Diablo once again. And then Zod. I'm guessing Zod must be the one that went to bio because has not moved from the spawn just yet. But with that said, I'll be back whenever the game gets started.
Shadows on a scorched horizon, like a wall withstand. Arizona roaring, rising from the scalded sand. The cries of a dead world, calling out in pain. Red skies on the desert, all the blood in a ranger's veins. Static on a distant signal, gonna fade to wind. Iron in my blistered fingers, leather made my skin. The dead world.
Alright, here we go. Teams are moving out. The gate is coming down, and they are starting to charge towards each other. Ready to get into this. Hello, Line Bus. I see you. I have eyes, and they work. You're gonna have Juggerab moving through. Kian, Muffin Man. We have Terrasar and Ruffian. I don't know what it is with the people with R names. I changed their name. Or not R names, but people with, like, Ruffian, and then I changed it into Ruffian, and then Blaze turns into Blase. Oh, lots of damage coming in. Rock Your World. Rock Your World, you can't get your world rocked 2 games in a row? Illegal? Yeah, it looks like Diablo will get out there. A little bit aggressive, BE aggressive. I don't blame them, though. The other team had Varian, and Varian is not a real tank yet. So the thought process was good of let's try and move into this. It's like Juggerab and Zod are fighting up here in the top lane. I was going to say that's a scary place to be, Juggerab. Yeah, they're going to try and slam into that wall, and they're going to do a good job of it, too. You're going to have Ruffian, Muffin Man, and Kian moving over here, trying to get their thing first. Rackham, this map was picked by Clouded Minds. Clouded Minds did lose game number 1 and decided for map pick in game number 2. Alright, no double soak happening just yet. Both offlaners staying in the top lane. This might be a 1-3-1 situation or a 1-1-3, as the case may be. Case may be, BB. Baby. You know what? I'm gonna stop now. I'm trying to make the joke work and it's just not wanting to. So there is Rock Your World. Well, I'm in the wrong place. I was looking at this fight. This is the wrong fight to look at. There's a talk coming out onto Diablo. Tychus goes in and gets a bunch of damage. Zod says, well played. This looks like Lunar's going to move up north. Lunar is someone that Blaze may have a bit of a problem with. Boop. 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 And that's the sound of the poison. They're moving in, trying to go in and get this taken care of. There's the moving man.
The altars will rise shortly, heroes. Be ready. You must capture them quickly.
Alright, Zod checks up there. Sees Blaze is not there. You're gonna go for it? Just thinking about it. Definitely is, but the Blaze is in the area. The Blaze will see that this is happening. Oh, Juggerob, you could see he was on, like, what? Oh, this is a problem for Juggerob. Yep, just going, just like evacuates out as Lunara shows up.
You have done well, heroes. Let the Gravekeeper know my.
However, while that was going on, no one was channeling the top altars. The bottom one does get taken because they go and move top. There's another pair of shots, but it looks like I think Terrasar will get this through with no issue. And so we do have a slight health advantage coming from the side of Clouded Mines.
I am Lord of this realm, and it will not be stolen from me.
They're moving into position. Here comes the engage. He is scouted out there, but I don't know the new Kiana was there. Kiana probably should have just waited, honestly. Seen if they tried to come up this way to engage, because they did have the advantage. Hello, Koala. And no, you don't. Aren't you on a Clouded Mines team? We do go and have everyone moving through. Ruffian and Terrasar they're trying to invade their opponent's camp. There's Kian coming through. Big Talk comes in. And that big Lee Ming damage that we were talking about. Oh, but Kian might be in a bit of trouble. Edwin does go and save his dad. Get out of that, puppy. Okay, I don't think anyone would call variant Poppy. Would you go and get Diablo does go down? So that is going to be actually, what was the other kill? Okay, oh yeah, Hogger's being in the game, I remember now.
Lay claim to the altars. Do not disappoint me.
I always shoot for game number 3. There's Kiana in a lot of trouble there. It's a little bit close. There's the rest of the team starting to show up now. Bit of damage. We do have Lunar putting poison in place. Trying to go ahead and get this channel. It does look like there was a double ultra phase because we do have down to 28 on the side of Roll1. Bunch of damage coming through, but it does look like Rhaegar's the first one to go through. Obviously, having a variant that can't move is way better than having a Rhaegar that can't move. Kian going through. There's Velvet. Velvet going in. Juggernaut is slammed into a wall. Kian moves forward, but there are the poison landing. It does look like that will be driving Clouded Mines away from the point. Although, I don't know. There comes Tygus. Tygus getting pulled out by the Anduin. Big explosion coming from the dynamite. Boom goes the Hogger's dynamite. We do go and have Rock Your World trying to channel this, but not going to be allowed to. That will knock us down to 32 health on the core of Clouded Mines. Yeah, this has been a good night for Game 3s. Oh, my first series did go to a Game 3. I'm definitely hoping for this one live. Right, they are moving in. Trying to go ahead. Now, do notice the Cloud of Mines has taken both of the Sapper camps. So definitely can get a little bit of experience edge. Both teams do have level 10 at this point. Haven't seen any ults get used just yet, though. Other than taunt, but taunt doesn't count, and you all know it. And once again, they are going to move up here. I like Keon staying in the bush right here, ready to charge out. Hogger's been doing really good with the pressure up here. Like, it does have this fort down to 54,000 health. 5,400 health. I always do that. I always try and say 1,000 when it's 100, because I'm bad at math. Rock Your World. Kale thought to get saved by the Ancestral, but no one stayed to save Rock Your World. Looks like he will get out with that chonky health pool. However, it may not matter as they go ahead and secure the first fort of the game.
In my name, this tower shall serve the Raven Lord. Hero slain.
Nova has to get out of there. Blaze doing a great job. Oh, tries to bounce off his... How did that work? He totally like went through it. We have 3 shots coming off, but they may not be able to fight this. Zad trying to go in and get out of there. So Lee Ming will go in and channel for another 5 shots going across the map.
Enough of this charade.
Down to 23 core health on the side of Roll1 eSports, the team that the most of chat wants to lose this game. I shouldn't say that. That's unprofessional. I'm sorry. I mean, it's factual, but it's not professional. So they are moving up here, trying to punish this because they are moving forward. This fort is down to 3,500, and it does look like Roll1 takes back their lower fort. But boss is being picked up by Cloud of Mines, trying to knock that 23 down to a 19. Pop, 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 pop. Doing that. But once again, man, Lunar just keeps coming up here to be mean to Juggerab. That's like Lunar's MO. Although it looks like the other way around, actually. Lunar has to hearth back.
Blue team has destroyed a fort.
Man, this poor fort, I feel like this fort is in like CD tenement housing, and it just has a new owner every 3rd month.
The altar is ours. Fire upon the Great Keeper.
Alright, there's a lot of damage to do. Big stuff for the Blaze. Going ahead and landing into that. There's the bunker coming down. Going ahead and trying to control this area. The Rock Your World is on the point and does not want to give it up, but it may not have a choice as the Rock Your World gets taken out. However, there's the rest of the team coming in. We do have the Rhaegar being taken out. Not a lot of health left on Terrasar, but more health than is left on Hogger as Hogger goes down as well. And that is a 3-0 in favor of Clouded Mines. There were 3 sappers that got in, knocking Roll1 down to 11 core health.
Heroes.
That is only 3 altars away from ending. Less if they can get any more sappers coming from these 2 camps. This camp is a minute and a half. This one's only 30 seconds away.
I've opened my tunnel as well.
Hey guys, there's 3 altars. They will be up in 30 seconds. So yeah, if Roll1 does not get a success right here, and Lunara gets taken out, Lunara goes down. Looks like Zad is not long for this world either. No, Zad will survive. He will survive. One neighbor going through, but then one neighbor's not alive.
Be swift, heroes.
Yeah, Blaze is getting turned in. This may be the end of the game. I don't know if they get there in time to stop this. They do not.
Like all the others.
Joker actually gets out. That's insane. Like, there's another 4 shots coming through. We're down to 3 core health. The Ming is going for the win. And Ruffian will get it. We have a game number 3, ladies and gentlemen. Good job.
Like all the others.
It's a nice day for a triple wedding. So, looking at the stats at the end of game number 2, we do go ahead and get, in terms of the damage, we do end up with 36,000 damage coming out of Terrasar, $33,000 coming out of Ruffian, and then Poe does come in with 31. In terms of healing, we do have 41,000 healing coming out of Muffin Man, Waneba doing 29,000. So this is a stat. The top 2 damage dealers were on the blue team. Top healing was also on the blue team. Great job from Muffin Man, keeping people alive. Like, red team did not actually get a kill that whole game. I am developing hiccups, and I'm not here for it. So, with that being taken care of, we do go and have, in terms of the side soak, Blaze does horrifically side soak the Hawker. Oh my god! Sorry about that. Talent-wise, we do go ahead and get Blaze comes up with the PvE build of Drones and Back plus Zeri Gauntlets. Does get that suppressive fire in order to like cut down, because a lot of Lunar's damage is also ability focus, and then of course Kael'thas. Obviously the Glomp build, we can't see the level 20 to pick up. On the other side, we do have Hogger going the Rage build. And I'm going back between and trying to get some water because, oh my god, I need to get this under control. It's going to be unbearable.
Lies this littlest lord. Cruel tricks of romance, degraded by their spite. You snub your cup too many times, you just might feel his bite. Beware, beware of the words I twist. I am small, but my reach is long. And the ravens black against the winter's mist are whispering the half-man's song. They're whispering the half-man's song. The land is a blooming orchard with fruit so juicy and ripe. With a clink of a coin, loose the lion's loin. Play a tune on the half-man's pipe. In the arms of a whore I made a promise, sinking deeper into danger every day. Cut through all their shit with a brazen wit, molding puppets from their minds of clay. I'm no man of honor, myself is my true king. But somewhere deep within me, the bells of conscience ring. Beware, beware of the words I twist. I am small, but my reach is long. And the ravens black against the winter's mist are whispering the half-man song. They're whispering the half-man song. Whispering the half-man song. Sunshine fading from your stare. Sometimes it's better not to care. And I can see your smile is withered. One more autumn leaf is drifting on the wind. Innocence is wasted, and I'm so sorry that you never can replace it. The darkest road ahead, you're gonna have to face it, 'cause I can't always be there. For now I'll do the best I can. You feel it on the wind. Changes weaken from within, and I can take your hand and guide you, but hope is all that I can leave you on your way. Innocence is wasted, and I'm so sorry that you never can replace it. The darkest road ahead, you're gonna have to face it, 'cause I can't always be there. For now I'll do the best I can. your personality, don't stretch me too far. You might wake up screaming in the trunk of my car. Loosen up my screws. Time to light my fuse. I'm going on a rampage. Mayhem mystery. I'm going on a rampage. So you best get out my way. Get out my way. You heard me. Excuse me a minute, mister. See, that's a nice truck. Speed freak whipping up a twister. I don't give a sickened up my herd and now I'm ready to cull. I might just do a square dance on the back of your skull. Loosen up my screws. Time to light my fuse. I'm going on a rampage. Mayhem is the day. I'm going on a rampage. So you best get out my way. I'm going on a rampage. Mayhem is the day. I'm going on a rampage. So you best get out my way. Oh, get loose. Woo. Come on now. Loosen up them screws. When I get in my car and drive, there ain't nobody left alive. When I get in my car and drive, there ain't nobody left alive. I'm going on a rampage. I'm going on a
I don't know how to dance. I'm like bad at it, but that doesn't mean I don't try. So we do go and have coming out, representing. We do end up with first ban going over the set of Clouded Minds, which does mean that Roll1 took map pick. Hello, Wind Up. Hello, Miss Burb. So then we have the Li Ming band out. I don't argue with that. The Li Ming was very, very, very dangerous for Roll1. The taunt plus Li Ming, there was so much just damage landing. Like, also, you have Varian's health just like in half, and he's like, but I'm the tank. I'm supposed to have health. Or not Varian, Diablo. Varian was with the Li Ming. That was kind of the whole point. Then we have Johanna being banned out. So wake me up before you JoJo. Keep condemning me like a yo-yo. And then we have the Grey Mane. So a lot of emphasis on DPS from both teams, more so on Roll1 though, as we do have the Joe ban out. It is interesting that the Joe is banned out, even though Cloud of Minds have first pick. They obviously have a strategy in mind that does not involve Joe, and that Joe would kind of counter. Once again, Muffin Man getting Stukov first and foremost.
Anytime you're ready.
Also, it's my cough medicine.
For the alliance above all.
I may be wearing light blue and be a terrible excuse for a goth. At least my cup is representing. There it is. I was wondering about this. Well, unfortunately, as you can see, I'm not wearing pants right now, so I'm definitely not wearing boots.
Stand ready.
But the boots I was wearing today. Oh, get off. These are my like daily casual boots. Took these to work. Let's see, can I... This is the wrong one for that leg. I don't see the other boot though, so we're gonna make it work. It does look like Vala gets put... So Juggernaut once again on Blades. Really likes that hero, apparently. Unzip. Might be important to unzip before I try and put these on. And then Ruffian on the Vala. Yeah. Having a hard time? having a heckin' struggle. There, just for you, I put them on.
I'm here to help.
I mean, I would have to go get them because I'm. Can you not tell I'm not wearing pants? I don't know how you missed that, Weenus, to be honest. So we do have Sonya coming in. I'm sorry, I'm distracted. Zach getting the Sonya. We do have Poe coming in with the Jaina. So we're going to have Firebat Hero coming in with the Blaze going up against Ice Lady. Also, you know what? Bonus Weenus? Bonus? Did this before. This is my try-hard clubbing boots. They don't have quite the same heel, but just look how overdone
Ready for action.
the emblazoning is. The little skull. And those are the only pairs of boots I have within easy reach. The other ones are out back in my closet. Look, it's not my fault I have very nice legs. I made sure that nothing inappropriate was on camera. But with that said, I'll have to go back in just a moment. Let me get the bet up, and I will see you in game. Let me get off this screen before I get myself in trouble. Why do I always get myself in trouble around Weenus? Real question. Coming into our last game, game number 6 of the night, the rubber match of this particular series. We do have Kian playing a new Barak, the Beetle King. We do go ahead, and of course, it's the Valentine's Day Love Bug. Muffin Man on Stukov, the Plague Doctor of Love. We do go and have Terrasar on Tychus, with the Beach Bod. We do have a Ruffian hiding behind Muffin Man. Vala, I see you. I will talk about you. I will let them know that you're playing. Do not try to hide from me, Missy. And then up the top lane, we do go and have Blase. They are your blue team. They are the Citadel of Conquest. They are Clouded Minds. Representing our red team over on the right side of the map, we do have Zod playing Sonya, the superhero Sonya in the pink. We do go and get Waneba on Anduin, the Lad, the Fun Police, Velvet coming out here on James Raynor, and then Poe on Little Miss Jaina. Rock Your World coming out here on the Myridan, Captain Dwarf Boy. Captain Dwarf Boy. They are the Regent of Rebellion. They are Roll1 eSports. Both teams going back and forth right now. I actually really like Roll1's race, though. Like, we have a problem because they've got Raider, they've got Jaina, who has a very, very good race. And Sonya is definitely a little bit better than Blaze than that. So we're definitely going to see Clouded Minds trying to be an aggressive comp and move into them. Like, Vala obviously is no slouch, but I don't think she can keep up with the others by herself. And Tychus is not as good at race as the other heroes that I've mentioned. It also looks like a ruffian looking to, both teams are kind of like eyeballing this camp. Okay, I kind of love that Rock walked right up to that, and it was like, why can't I go in the bush? And there was like, oh, wait, crap, I bet I know why. But it was too late, could not get away. He was just standing there as the Murden tried to, like, hump his way into that bush, and it did not work out. We do a moving man moving through. There is a, like, they ping, but obviously everyone knows they're down there. Meanwhile, we are about 35 seconds away from Immortals. We should have an announcement right about now. There it goes. So they're moving in right there. Kian moves back. That does not want to fight 1v4. Here's this group coming out. Oh, Zad has not been doing super well. Like, Jigarov also does not have a lot of health. I was like, trying to move in. I get it, Sonya, but whenever he's on fire, it's a bad time for you to move in. He's got extra armor, as well as the fact that he just does damage to you just because you're real close. Here is the battle. Once again, as mentioned, we do have, as I said, Cloud of Mind's trying to fight. Murden goes down. Is that the second kill of Murden? Yep. Look at me go. Though that does mean Murden's in the right place. He's protecting the rest of the team. But that does mean that we do have CM moves upward. And Vala and Terrasar trying to get this taken care of. Kian and Muffin Man trying to hold this back. Alright, there they come in once again. We are going to have an attempt at race. Even though the Roll1 race is much better, they're so far behind, I don't think they have any real chance of catching up. But you can see just how close they're coming. Like, cause their Immortal was at like 90% health, and it got down to about 35% health. In the time the other team did 50% damage. So we're going to have a party up top. Party in the top bunch. Man, once again, they are so on point in stopping that from happening.
To me, mortals, I march for Hell's Gates. I shall march for Hell's Gates.
Alright, there's Rock and Roll. Rock and Roll moves back. Lots of damage coming down. Death Punisher! Now I have to wait until after the game for sure.
Thus ends my assault on Hell. I must rest for a time.
This is what I get for talking about my legs. People want to see me put them back on. Fine, we can get that done. We do go ahead and have both teams have gone ahead and equalized a little bit. The front wall went down, and the fort is down to about 40%, which is more than you usually expect to see. Cloud of Mind's moving in. There's a lot of damage coming through. Rock Your World just has nowhere to go. So as we're at a bit of a lull, let me go ahead and press this button. No, that's a bad button. Press this button. That way. Fine, diff. I'll have to be a little bit faster about it. Here's the boots I was wearing today. Tiger! Wait. I've got an idea.
I shall land in a moment, as will my foe.
Just like places out here. It's really, really hard to keep up. Sorry. People keep doing stuff, and I should be ignoring it, but I'm not, because I'm a fast streamer. We do go and have this moving through, and then we're not on a loading bar, so I can't do this. But as you can see, that's what I was talking about. The race of Roll1 is significantly faster than the race of Clouded Mines. So they definitely should not have stood back and tried to race that, because that was just a recipe for losing. There's Rock Your World, once again, getting their world rocks as they try to move down there. Big defense coming out from Clouded Mines at the moment, trying to go in and get this taken care of. We do go have Rock Your World trying to get out of here. Blaze goes ahead, big stun coming through. Velvet, oh, a Raider. I wish you would step back from that parade, my friend. Okay, I kind of feel like they're bullying Rock Your World at this point. That was rude. Alright, and Tiger. I only have 2 pairs. Here's my other leg. Not quite as flexible. And if you're just doing it for the legs, there's the leg.
Let the burning hells atone for their sins. I will bring you down the gates of hell.
We are moving through. It does look like we're going to go ahead and have Clouded Mines going ahead and getting the bottom fort as well. Sonya up here doing what damage she can, trying to equalize. I don't think she gets the full fort, but she is on the fort right now. Going to try and clearing this up and move through. But here's the real thing. We've got the Hyperion moving over, shelling away at this. We've got Waniba going ahead and trying to get through this over the wall. Winner's doing everything he can. Looks like Blaze is on his way back to try and deal with this pesky Sonya.
Thus ends my assault on hell. I must rest for a time.
Oh, that's cute and interesting. Yes, your girl's like, wait, what? Did he not see? Oh, I thought for sure he saw that. Alright, we do have the 5-man up top, pushing forward, trying to get what they can. CM is definitely in advantageous. They've taken out both forts. Their opponents are trying to get through here, and CM does have a talent tier advantage. It does look like there's a retreat, but I do not know if Velvet and Zod get out of here. Definitely not with that. Here comes Rock Your World moving in. Nice stun on Juggernaut, stops the push in, but once again, there we go. We do go and have Sonya gets out, but unfortunately it does cost Murden his health. Meanwhile, up top, we do go ahead and have this camp pushing in, getting some damage done on that. There it goes. 5 seconds until we have yet another immortal phase. And this is here's the problem, because Clouded Mines is in the driver's seat. Like, they will lose race, so they're almost surely going to go fight, which is not what you want to happen when you're... Okay, yes, you're not down for Thursdays anymore, so you know what, that's okay. Yeah, they did go ahead and win the race because they were over there interfering and only left a few people. Alright, Kian managed to like take very, very little damage so far. There that goes. Kiana obviously fighting under their own immortal, so a little bit helpful. There's the big stun coming out, goes ahead and locks them in place, but it does look like there is the fight, and that is going to be the red immortal, or I think that's Bellis moving out onto the map. I do regret that we can never hear this from the side of hell. We always hear the angel talking whenever we're observing.
The demon approaches. as the gates of heaven.
Primarily because that means I never hear the funniest voice line of all of HOTS. Where, like, sometimes, you know, Belk will be like, the angels could not stop me. None of you can. But the thing about that is, I'm like, Diablo is a character in this game, and I'm pretty sure he can stop you. Like, he's like one of the prime evils. Hello? I don't know why you say goodbye. You are Diablo. And moving down here, there is a camp that they want to pick up. Both teams are level 15, slight experience edge for Clouded Mines, and definitely pressure edge. There are no forts down yet on the side of Clouded Mines, so they have occasional catapults. Their opponents have none. Rock Your World trying to move in and make sure that does not continue to be a thing. So this will equalize top lane. But in exchange, that's a keep actually, but thank you for playing. So now, remember what I said about occasional catapults? Well, that's not true anymore, because now every single wave has them.
Be ready.
Alright, both teams forming up. Does feel like, oh, what is the... Ilarian? Is Ilarian? Ilarian's gonna be here? Wait, are they trying to race? That feels very... like... closer than I thought it would be, to be honest. I think Roll1 must have been taking this at the very beginning. Alright, Zod in the background trying to get his Juggernaut, trying to get this taken care of. There is the Cocoon onto Jaina, trying to get Jaina taken care of. But here's the thing, Clouded Mines needs to be a little bit aware of that thing in the top lane. There is a big light bomb, catches 3 people. Muffin Man down to about 20% health. There is the Strafe coming out of Vala, hitting a lot of people. Rock Your World going to go in and be the first one to go down. Rock Your World going to have a hard time. But, this is a dangerous fight for them to stay in because the Shaman camp is at their gate. However, Raider goes out as well. So this could be a great opportunity. There is Sonya getting pulled out. Somebody needs to come back this way because this is a problem. Oh, they got lucky? This guy just happened to target that, so they ended up not having anything to worry about. And here comes Ilarian to the top lane, the only lane with a structure left. And Ilarian still has like 45% shields, so it's a very, very strong Immort.
There is no place where evil can hide from my gaze. I shall march for Hell's gates.
Alright, there's a bunch of damage coming through. The Immortal is down to melee mode, having lost its shields. Moving forward into this, there's the 5-man, kind of close together at the moment. There is the Hyperion coming out. I'm not sure they'll even get this keep, to be honest. They are backing off of this right now, and yes, the keep survives.
Thus ends my assault on Hell. I must rest for a time.
So Roll1 clinging to health right now. They are moving up here. I'm a bit surprised they're doing this. Like, they are... It is the even talent here, and they want this fight. But they know that they're baiting them in. Oh, they are baiting them into one area? Raider, you should not be the front? I had a heckin' concern for a second there. No, I've got to tell you, I just looked over and saw your follower alert, and for some reason my brain tried to read that as the Ilma, the owl, and I was like, that's a weird name. Because I saw the L as an I, like Ima. The Ima, the owl, and I was just like, what? Made me smile.
We immortals shall return before long, heroes.
Thank you very much, Rolla. Right now, I'm just doing a casted match. But I appreciate you. There's Rock Your Roll. Rock Your Roll goes ahead and goes in. Just the stun combo, but there's the enemy going and getting Rock out of there. Trying to get this healed up. We do go in and have the fight at the Immortal. There is the Light Bomb. Light Bomb comes down. We have a lot of damage coming in. There is the Bunker comes down very early. The leap in from the Sonya goes in and catches, but we do go and have that going down. Ruffian taking a huge bit of damage, but Sonya does miss with the spear, which is going to... And Sonya in a bit of trouble here. Ken looking for this. Goes in. There is the stun. Silence comes down. They're trying to go in and get this taken care of. Boop. We have this moving through. We do go and have lots and lots of beautiful damage. Velvet trying to escape, but will not do so. That is both of the DPS for Roll1 eSports. There's a level... they don't need to do this. They just need to walk to bottom lane and end. Their opponents won't have anyone around for like 30 seconds.
Our battle cannot remain here.
But instead of taking... they might not end. It would be very close, but they might not end. Ryla, when are you going to stream again? I haven't seen you in forever. Red Team Core is about to be a lot more under attack as a 70% shielded Immortal is going to the top lane.
Victory through righteousness. The heavens shall triumph this day. I will bring down the gates of hell.
Alright, here comes the Immortal moving in. They were seeing if they would try and move out to catch it. Wisely, they did not. And that is going to be the last keep for Roll1 eSports, getting taken down. Quick go and start hitting the core. Does have full shielding at the moment, so it's got a little bit of time before things get dire. But they are definitely looking. There's Strafe coming down, hitting the entire enemy team. The shields are down. We're down to 90%. The Immortal still has a lot of health. I'm not sure they can hold this. No one's actually down yet, but the core is down to 50%. So it's already lost a lot, down to 30. Yep, this is going to be it. GG is called by Velvet. And your winners for Hero Game number 3 on Battlefield of Eternity are going to be Clouded Minds. 1 second, I'll be... After these messages, I'll be right back. Let me go ahead and see if I can get an interview set up. Screen will go dark. Do not panic. Do not be as scared. All right, and I am joined now by Kian. Hello, hello.
Hi, Raka.
How are you doing?
I'm doing great. How are you?
Doing pretty well. Kind of an obvious gimme question. Well, I'm doing pretty well, except for the fact that we just trolled the heck out of my stream, because of course he did.
Well, I mean, that's Venus, though.
Yeah, we kind of saw it coming. But So obviously, very, very, very sweaty games. We just had someone talk about how their palms are very. So after game number one, I mean, like all three games were close. But how did you guys sort of like refocus and get yourself in a mindset to come back in 2 and 3? Because you definitely did.
Yeah, so we knew coming in that it would be really hard. Roll1 has always been, incredible. They've always been incredible competitors. They're always a tough match, no matter where in the standings, no matter what division. So we actually just had a game plan, and we followed it regardless of the result all the way through. So we kind of got angry. We're like, why are we losing so many after game one? So like we got fired up, ready for game two, and then we came out swinging. And same in game three.
All right, makes sense. So game number one was on Tomb of the Spider Queen. Tomb of the Spider Queen is always the kind of dangerous one because you can never really, like, you almost have to fight as a 5-man anytime you want to fight because the rotations are so fast. You can just get caught out like super easily. So and I noticed a lot of attention was paid to like really just. I didn't see a lot of the one man rotating in. It was very much like it was very like almost elastic match going on. I don't know if I was explaining it well.
I think I understand. It's we noticed kind of before this match, looking into it, that Roll1 they rotate really well, right? And I think we kind of wanted to match that in game one. And Rob was doing great holding on the fort, but I think they out-rotated us a bit. They were in a better position most of the time, and I think that's kind of where they got us a little bit. So, I mean, that's what they do well.
Game number two, you took them to Towers of Doom, and it was kind of interesting because there was this prolonged fight where they kept taking top and you kept taking bottom, and then you would. But weirdly enough, like, your Blaze was up top, and Lunara just would not leave top lane alone. How did you deal with that, and were you expecting anything like that?
We were beforehand, because like. CM and Roll1 have played each other a lot, and it's like sometimes they like to harass the offlaner, and we did warn Rob ahead of time, and it happened, and we just wanted to take advantage of it with the 4-man going into the 3-man, and I think we just ended up getting a little bit more value on it, so we were just pushing bottom hard a lot more, and that's where more pumps are. Sorry, my team hates it when I call it pumps. The pumpkin camp, the siege, the sappers. There we go. That's it. So I just think we leveraged our 4v3 a little bit better.
Well, I mean, it definitely felt that way. You kind of moving everywhere on the map. I also noticed that you guys got a very, very good advantage on being able to pressure their core. That last fight where they had like, I think 12 or 11 core health, and you just got all 3 of the altars. Like, how? Because that's exactly what I wanted to happen, but at the same time, you'd only killed 2 of them, but I was like, it was so gutsy to go for all 3 at once.
That was, I think, we were set to get bottom already because we had the fort there. But Rob did, got that altar entirely on his own. He didn't ask me. He just walked up and he got it, and so props to that. Good job there. And I think they tried to commit maybe a little too much and couldn't defend the right altar. They were almost there, but I think he got it, right? I don't know.
I mean, they all got it. Like, but yeah, they barely got. It definitely looked like Rob was going to be in trouble. He got the altar, but then they were all on him, and then just kind of almost miraculously, that's right when Varian showed up, and all of you guys started getting there, and then someone got bottom, and then Li Ming was just like, screw this fight, and went for the other altar.
Yeah, I was I was looking in and I was like, okay, we can get a counter kill, right? They Rob lived, we can look to counter, and I was like, wait, where's my Ming? And Ruffian is off is capping the left point. And I was like, oh, that works too, I guess.
And then moving on finally to Battlefield Eternity. Now this was their map, and they definitely seemed to go for a massive race comp. I was surprised because as soon as I saw it, I was like, okay, well, Cloud9 going to have to fight them because they can't outrace them. But a couple times in that game, you actually would go for race instead of fight. What determined that? Because I was always surprised when it happened.
I think it was generally where we were. So I know one time we decided to race instead of contest because Rob was clearing top wave. They had a camp pushing, and I just thought we wouldn't have enough time to get into proper position. So we ended up racing there. But there was also another time where we did contest them, but they still got the immortal down. And I think that kind of like, that was some momentum for them, but we reset. We said we'll race or we'll defend once we hit 20, and then race afterwards, and that's how it ended up.
And then the last question I have: why did you guys name your team Clouded Minds? You may not know this because that might be the old lore.
I don't know the answer to that question. I think I may have asked once a long time ago, and then Starwood sat me down with Ruffian and talked about it, and then it probably just I wiped it by accident from memory. They've been around a long time. I do know it was a World of Warcraft guild originally, and so long history, and I'm glad to be a part of it now. I've only been in it for 5 seasons, but they've been around since season 2.
And then that's all the questions I had, though I do have a little bit after this. But before I get to that, let me go and turn it over to you for any shout-outs you might want to give.
Well, shout-outs to Roll1. You guys are awesome, excellent competitors. I think this is the first time in my 5 seasons that we managed to get an official match. So, 1 to 6 or 1 to 5 or something. But, Rock has been excellent whenever I've interacted with them, and I'm sure the rest of them are awesome as well. Shout-outs to my team. We're a relatively new team position-wise, and we have 2 new players. I'm on a new position, so we kind of had some of the shakes, whenever you make a new team. But we're working through them, and I think we're doing a great job. Shout out to our coach, TTO. He's helped a lot as well. And shout outs to the rest of Clouded Minds for watching. And we're doing a great job supporting each other this season, and I appreciate it. And shout outs to you, of course, for casting one of the best casters out there. Thank you so much.
I don't know if I go that far, but thank you. Then the last thing, I don't know if you're watching the stream, but Venus did redeem a request for me to tell a completely made-up, fabricated story about you.
Okay, I'm ready.
So, I was like, you're on mic, so you might as well hear it. We can get your, live reaction. So, let me tell you about Kian. Kian is actually really funny. Kian played a Nubrak in this most recent game, which, back before, when Kian was very first joining the team, Kian obviously he was able to play tank, but could never be a Nubrak. Had to play Diablo, had to play Muradin, had to play Johanna once Johanna came out, but never was able to do a Nubrak. Kian actually had a overwhelming fear of spiders and of bugs and of beetles, and a Nubrak is like both of those things. And so just seeing a Nubrak on the screen, Keen was not able to actually touch the mouse because it involves reaching forward towards the screen, and Keen actually had to go to therapy. It was a very, very long thing. The actual way they deal with that is that they have you go into this cave where spiders live and just stay there overnight, and Keen mastered his fear in order to be a better member of Clouded Minds, in order to be able to tank on a Nubarak. It's a very inspiring story.
I thought he said it was a fake story. I mean, no, it didn't happen. Fake news.
So the other thing, very, very thank you for the games. That was fantastic. I hope to catch you in the future. There are 2 ASMR redemptions, but you don't have to be on the call for that.
Oh boy.
I don't want to tinkle your ears necessarily. So I'll try and catch you in future weeks. No promises. I'm kind of everywhere.
You are. I'm sure we'll see each other soon.
I hope so. Maybe at BlizzCon again.
Maybe. That was fun.
Thank you very much, and good night.
Good night, Raka. Thank you.
Okay, so first, I'm going to do the Death Punishers first because I'm conflicted saying it. I don't like making fun of people that died, but at the same time, I'm the one who put the stupid redeem in there, so I can't really say much about it now. But, How do you know Steve Irwin didn't wear sunscreen? Because he wasn't protected from dangerous rays. And then, of course, weenuses. Well, in my opinion, I think all Purdue basketball players should also wear sexy boots. Honestly, I want to see people in like heels running around the basketball court. That would be absolutely amazing. We should do that. We should. You have the Harlem Globetrotters to do tricks. I want to see those as tricks. Why is that not a thing? But regardless, thank you for being here, everyone. It is midnight 30, so I definitely need to like take my happy little butt to bed. But I appreciate you all being here. I will be back next Wednesday and Thursday for more Heroes of the Storm. But I'll see you all then. You guys rock, and bye-bye. I don't know who we're rating. I'll find someone.
Berserk, I'm a brutal fist, yellow